Hey guys, good afternoon. It's Angelo, Christian Financial. Thank you so much for watching our YouTube channel, Real Estate Insider. This video is actually brought to you by one of our great clients, Mr. Terrence Vincent. He asked me to make this video, and I thought it was a great time because, let's face it, unfortunately, sometimes when you're buying a home, the real estate sometimes appraises too low, and it can put you in a predicament because you have to try and figure out what are you going to do if the value comes in too low. So thank you so much for requesting this, and I hope you guys all get educated on, because sometimes when you're out there trying to buy a home or trying to buy a commercial property, the value can come in too low, right? Let me give you an example. If you're trying to buy, a $300,000 home for your family, and you sign a contract with the seller to be able to purchase that home, the property has to appraise at $300,000 or higher for the lender to make the loan. Okay, the lender's going to order their own appraisal, because they want to verify that the property is actually worth $300,000, right? So they're going to go send an appraiser out to the property. If the property comes back and it appraises for $290,000, the lender cannot make a loan to you for $300,000, right? They can only make a loan to you for $290,000 minus your down payment. But the seller's like, no, wait a second. I'm selling the property for $300,000. That's not fair. We have a contract for $300,000, and you say, well, look, the property appraised for $290,000. So the seller doesn't want to budge, and you can't overpay for the house. That doesn't make any sense. So what do you do? So we're talking about these different options of what can be done if the property appraises too low. How do you handle that? How do you deal with it? So the thing is that the first thing is that if the property does appraise below the contract price, the first step that you can do is you can actually dispute the value. So what does that mean, dispute the value? That means you're going to contact the appraisal management company, the lender will, and your realtor will supply comps. She's going to say, well, Angelo, I think the property is worth $300,000. Here, these three comps of these properties sold in the last 2 months. This one sold for $309,000, this one sold for $302,000, this one sold for $304,000. They're similar to the subject property. And then she's going to give those comps to the appraisal management company, and then they're going to review that, and they're going to make an assessment and see if those comps are acceptable. If they're acceptable, then they'll revise the appraisal, the opinion of value, and then give that back to the lender. But if they're not acceptable, then there will be no revision to the appraisal, and then they'll have to accept the appraisal as is at $290,000. So if that happens, step 2 is to negotiate with the seller. Say, look, we tried to dispute the value. The appraiser said, no, it's not worth $300,000. It's only worth $290,000. So the option at this point is you have to lower the price, right? Because no one in their right mind is going to overpay for a property. Now, you have the option or the right to overpay more than $300,000 if you want to, but you're not obligated to. You can get out of the contract and get your money refunded back to you if that happens, okay? So, but if the seller lowers the price, then he drops the price to $290,000, and that's your new purchase price. That's normally what would happen. And then you you would lower the sales price. Or like I said, you could cover the difference. Most people don't do that. Again, you could also just walk away and get your earnest money back and get out of the contract because the property appraised for too low, okay? So that's how you handle a situation, guys. If you're in a purchase situation, whether it's commercial or residential, and if the appraisal value comes in too low, some solutions on how to work through it with the seller and with the realtors. So if we can help you, we do all different types of loans. Call or text our office at 832-431-6331. I definitely want to hear from you guys to help you with commercial or residential lending. Push this out to all your friends, family, colleagues on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Give us a big thumbs up and share this with everyone. If we can help you, there's a YouTube application. You can actually fill out the application, and one of our lenders will call you. We're open 7 days a week from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or you can call or text me directly at 832-431-6331. It's where America goes for funding, guys, for nearly 20 years. We've been helping America for nearly 20 years with their residential and commercial mortgage needs. That's a long time that we're here. I'm here committed to help you guys. I could have been doing other things, but I've been here helping y'all. So anyway, reach out to us. Thank you so much for checking us out. Watch my next video. Thank you.